ahead and get started here. I've got this PowerPoint I want to go through. Bank owned, the complete property preservation guide. Property preservation training, making the rich richer and the poor poorer. I wrote this book. They're a set of standards for new property preservation contractors and veterans. After spending about 8 years in preservation, the question was always, how do I do this or how do I do that? And there was really no rules. So this will help establish property preservation guidelines. Property preservation insurance. Property preservation rules. Property preservation work orders. Property preservation rules. Covering your assets. Property preservation insurance, and your resources and help. How to handle chargebacks. Invoicing. Saving money. And much, much more. Why you should listen to me. Completed over 14,000 work orders. Half of 17 people. Studied every aspect of P&P until I became an expert. I'm your best return on investment, and I'll help you make money. I'll own the market soon. I'll show you the same HUD as their attorneys. 6 figures in the pay period. Filed liens, something like 27 liens when we broke free from one company. I contact HUD weekly about P&P. I contact OSHA weekly about P&P. I contact senators, congressmen in session. Contact state labor divisions and labor commissioners. I'm a prior safety labor union in the United States. During that time, one of my biggest things was shutting down a $180 million line for 6 months until they invested money in fixing it. I've lost it all in P&P and rebuilt. I'm an expert and author of 3 books, including one specifically explaining the health risks of buying a foreclosed home. Completed every requirement to complete the work and listened unlicensed crooks tried to rob me. So when I say every requirement, I maintain several contractor, journeyman license, and things of that nature. And the people skilled trades as well. List here. One of the things that I thought was odd when we were doing having a licensed electrician and having asset preservation coordinator argue with us about work being done by licensed electrician. We have lost journey, and I don't know, they tried to charge it back saying there wasn't. I don't know. Go back and rip out the wire though and the breaker. Anyways, 50,000 others have listened to me too. Here's just one of my posts here on Wells Fargo, 15,461 views, and that doesn't count the 38,000 that I've got on the blog, and that's about monthly hit list there, 38,000 views. Just so you know, this is Aspen Grove. It's a home in Maryland, and I believe the other one is in Germany. We had quite the issue with compliance about this, asking how come our personal information was being sent to a house or overseas. We were told we're a United States-based company, which was a lie. You need to know your worth before you can be worth anything. Here's a look at why I set up the only soon. I stopped this early because there's about 53 minutes left just to run this test for rankings. But as you can see, I got first page here all the way down. And these 43s, I'm not worried about that because I'll have those up here in a couple of weeks. Because one of the things I used to do was search engine optimization. It's actually what got me started in P&P, for grass cuts online for my P&P work, or for my lawn care company. And I had a guy contact me. Of course, that guy paid me every week like he was supposed to. Never argued about an invoice or anything. Do yourself a favor, look in the description for a link to get this book. You will thank yourself when you are done. Not to mention the proceeds help lobby for a better industry. I do use that to help some people that aren't getting paid and can't really afford the extra assistance to get in contact with the right people. And we both appreciate that. We all appreciate any assistance. But just wanted to put this together for you and let you know that we'll talk soon.